ever walk and talk on YouTube, and I've done a lot of walk and talks on Facebook and Instagram. So hello everybody who is tuning in. I'm just starting my trail walk. Side note, part of some of the trail I lose a little bit of connection and the video might be a little grainy. And today, totally didn't think of doing a walk and talk. And when I was taking my walk towards the trail, the universe is like, come on YouTube and do a walk and talk. So here we are. So there's no gimbal, there's no microphone. So you're basically just getting the raw, unedited, like shaky and like, you know, wind. You're gonna hear a lot of wind in the background because it's a little windy today. But yeah, we're about to start our walk. And this is the trail that I walk almost every day now, when the weather permits it, of course. But in the summertime, I was walking this trail every single day because it was like always super hot. And I do apologize for all the little shaking and whatnot. But yeah, this is gonna be cool. Now my phone battery's at 44%, and phone battery is not the greatest when it comes to like outside. So depending on like where we are in the I may have to end the live a little bit earlier than anticipated, but this was impromptu. And yeah, this is my trail. So in the summertime, I like swinging on these swings here. The trail is not usually busy, but it's still pretty like decently packed, and a lot of bikers, and I ride my bike as well. And yeah, by the way, I like to call cute things Bubba, so you'll see me call like squirrel Bubbas, and I actually call the sun Bubba as well because I find the sun cute. I'm weird like that. And yeah, we're gonna be heading this way to the left. This trail is very long, so I do like a loop. Hello to my 2 viewers that are watching. Hey there, I'm just starting a trail walk. I trust that your souls are doing amazing today. Mind you though, my quality might be not as great because I'm at a part of the trail that the data is not as great, and I totally didn't think of bringing my gimbal or my microphone because as I was walking towards the trail, the universe is like, do a walk and talk. I'm like, fuck, okay, all right, let's do it. So yeah, get to see the sun. I am currently in Toronto, and it's a little bit cooler in the fall time. Like, I've done a lot of walk and talks on Facebook and Instagram, so this is my first one doing it on YouTube, and this is impromptu. But during the fall time, like, this is very colorful. It's very beautiful. So yeah, I figure I show everybody a little bit of what I do. It's like during the day after I'm finished my workout and sharing the wisdom. I also do, you can call these wisdom walks as well, because I do drop wisdom here, whatever I'm growing through. But yeah, I trust that you're having an awesome day, and the sun is just immaculate right now. So beautiful. We've had a lot of cloudy days in the last couple of days, so I take advantage of the sun as much as I possibly can. Since Toronto is more getting towards winter time, but still beautiful nonetheless. I've always loved nature, and something about nature, it draws a lot of energy to me, and I get really connected with being in nature. Now, I do apologize again for those who are tuning in that I did not bring my gimbal or my external microphone, so it should sound fine because there's not a lot of wind, but the shakiness of my hand, because it's cold, Welcome back, Deb. The shakiness of my hand, because it's cold, you're gonna see me kind of like shaking the camera. So I do apologize for that, but it's all good. So this trail walk will be about 45 minutes, depending on the pace I take, maybe even less. It also depends on my battery as well, because I didn't expect to be doing another walk and talk, and I didn't expect to, do it on YouTube for today. But I figured universe wants me to share something, so here I am, just following my intuition. And I'm sure somebody will find some value in this. So yeah, this is what I get to see every day, or whenever I do come to the trail. This trail is about a 30-minute walk from where I'm currently residing. However, that's the starting, or the starting point, or the ending point. It all depends. Thank you, Deb. I appreciate you for subbing. I'm not asking for anybody to like or comment or subscribe to my channel. I'm just here spreading unconditional love, and if you feel called to, awesome. So thank you for that. I appreciate you. So yeah, I was sharing on Monday, because I've started a new chapter of my spiritual journey, or my personal development journey, my soul evolution, and I decided to start coming on live every day on YouTube. I was doing lives on Facebook and Instagram for a couple months, but the universe is like, start doing YouTube lives. I'm like, okay. And I started Monday, and I was testing the waters out, making sure copyright music wasn't being played, and testing the mic and all the stuff, and seeing where it goes. And I decided to document this journey because, 5 years ago, I had a spiritual awakening journey, or I had a spiritual awakening, I should say. And the thing is, I sometimes wish that back then I had recorded all of the progress to see where I was, to see where I am. But I figure now I record everything as much as possible. The ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, and everything in between. We're gonna get some water action here. I'm gonna be mindful here, because gotta watch my step. And we're by the water, so we get some nice water action. Usually in the summer, I'm putting my feet in the water, and I'm putting my hands in the water, but the water is a little too cold right now for that. And usually there's ducks and geese here, and I call them bubbas, but they're not here right now. But yeah, and I love the sound of water flowing. It's very peaceful and calming. So cool. All right, on we go. I gotta be mindful of climbing back up. Oh, there we go. And on we continue for our trail walk. So yeah, I'm just documenting everything. A little bit of me. It is very peaceful. Especially during this time of the year, it's very peaceful. During the summer, it's a little bit more congested. But during the winter, fall and winter time, it's calm. It's calm. Yeah, so, in the last 6 months, so just to preface, I had a spiritual birthday on October 6th. That's when I had my spiritual awakening 5 years ago. So I celebrate that as a second birthday to me. And just before that spiritual birthday this year, I was going through a lot of transition of who am I? Why am I here? What is the purpose of my existence? I was asking myself these deep philosophical questions, seeking answers. Of course, I was attempting to find the answers externally, but the answers always reside within. And really, I had to learn to just quiet the mind and just shh. The answers will come when they're supposed to come. And I just allowed myself to start being present. And I asked, provide me new mirrors. And when I say mirrors, I mean other souls that are vibrating on the same vibrational frequency like me. To mirror back to what I'm feeling, to know that I'm not going crazy. And sure enough, they came. Hey there. And sure enough, they all came. Or majority have shown up. And, you know, now I'm at a point right now where I'm just allowing my soul to just follow the guidance of my, you know, through the intuition. And, you know, that's been one of the biggest hurdles and journeys, is to really trust my intuition, trusting the uncertainty of life. Because we love to have certainty, but sometimes we have to break free of certainty and get into the unknown. And the unknown is where we grow a lot. The unknown is where magic happens. And, you know, sometimes, like, I feel like terrified. I'm terrified to, like, take a step forward. But, like, for example, I didn't have this idea of doing, like, Facebook lives or Instagram lives before my spiritual birthday. And then all of a sudden, I did one. And then the universe was like, go on live every day. Just document everything. I'm like, okay, sure. And then it's almost been 2 months since I've been doing lives. And then on Saturday, this past weekend, the universe was like, just go on YouTube now and share and be. What up, Christopher? Just taking a walk in my trail, brother. It's good to see you on. And however this journey is going to unfold, you're all coming along for the ride with me. Because, like, I said that I was going to come on live every day, and I'm going to commit to it. Why am I even here again, yo? What you do? Bro, you're here for a reason. You're here for a reason, brother. And I'm grateful that you're here. This was an impromptu live, in fact. I already did a live earlier, so this is my second live for the day. And I see you, Deb. I appreciate you sticking around. And here's some of the sun for you. You know, the thing is, like, I'm just living moment by moment, being present, feeling what I'm feeling, letting it be, walking in uncertainty. I know what I'm here to do, but the steps haven't been fully revealed to me yet. And the key word there is yet, because yet keeps things open. Had I just said, the steps have not been revealed to me, that kind of closes it off. I'm gonna be switching hands quickly because my right hand is cold. I'll put it in my pocket for now. Yeah, so, like, you guys get to see some airplane action. I live by the airport, so. Well, Christopher already knows that. He's come on my live and he knows exactly where I'm at. Yeah, so just walking in uncertainty and just allowing things to unfold. And, you know, I've had a lot of synchronicities in my life, but sometimes, like, when you stay in one place and you're not really moving and you don't feel like anything's happening, you feel like you get in a rut, and then that ends up feeling like you're getting stuck, and then that perpetuates a cycle, and then it's creating a perspective, which then creates a perception, and then it creates your reality, and then you're ending up feeling like shit, essentially. So a lot of the work that I've been doing within has been basically reminding myself that I'm the master creator. I create my reality, and creation is finished. And these are the seeds that I'm going to keep planting every day into whoever is listening, because it's time for you to step into your divinity, your sovereignty, the truth of, like, your power. Thank you for all the popcorns. I appreciate it. It's really to step into the truth of really who you are. Not what you think you are, not what identity you gave yourself, but the truth. The truth before your name, the truth even before you even came down to earth. And look, I'm still getting into that phase into my life. Like, I haven't fully stepped into it yet. Like, I'm getting really grounded into it and embodying it. That's the key, to embody it. And there is the sun. Yeah, you know, it's quite the journey. And, you know, whoever is coming along this journey with me, I'm here to elevate you, empower you, and encourage you. Because you've got this. Whatever it is that you desire to do or to be, it's already done. Creation is finished. And, you know, like, use my channel as a beacon of inspiration. If you feel like going live and you've never gone live before, or you feel like creating some videos, do it. You have value to offer. Once upon a time, I didn't feel like I had value to offer to the world. I felt like, well, I have nothing of value to say, so why would anybody listen to me? These are the things I was putting into my head. And then, of course, over time, that became reflected within, and then it was reflecting outward, and then over time, it became like a loop, and I had to find a way to break it. And it was through other mirrors, other people who broke that loop. And then I had to take action, aligned action, to solidify and break that loop once and for all. Now, of course, the ego mind likes to come in and like interfere and like to drag you back down. And you just have to remind yourself, you know, you are limitless. You are the master creator. You are capable of anything and everything. My battery's at 20%. It went down a lot. It's okay. It's all good. However long this live is supposed to be, it's gonna be. This was impromptu. But yeah, you know, you are a limitless creator. And every day, even though I'm sharing this and reflecting it at you, I'm also reflecting it back at myself. Everything that I'm sharing, you already have within. All I'm doing is making you aware of what's already within you. And of course, that's only when you feel aligned and ready to, whenever you're ready. What up, dude? That's one of my regulars that I see on the trail all the time. Yeah, so like, whenever your soul's aligned to start moving forward and shifting that perspective, and it's not easy. From going from what you believed yourself to be and forming identities all your life, it's like having an ego death. It's scary. It's hard. And that's what I've been doing. I'm letting go of like my past identity, and I'm recreating myself in every present moment as me, right here, right now. My past is my past. It's gone. And yes, it helped shape me to who I've become now. But at the same time, I don't keep dragging the past anymore. The only thing that matters is this present moment. And right now, the only thing that matters is me with you guys live. And just sharing this nature walk. And sharing what my soul feels called to share. Provided however long I can with the battery, but yeah. So I'm really grateful that, you know, all the things I had to grow through. Hey there.
Hello.
Everything I had to grow through was for a reason. Even when I didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel, I know everything is happening exactly the way it's supposed to happen, even though we think that it should happen another way, and we think we know what's best. So I'm just surrendering, and I had to learn what surrendering was, because surrendering to me was like giving up, but that's not the truth. Surrendering is just letting go of control. When I say control of things that you can't control, there are things you can control, of course. Letting go of like outcomes and situations to a higher power. And now I grew up not loving, you can call it God, creator, source, truth, insert name. Let me turn the camera around to me so you all can see me as I'm talking. So yeah, you know, I didn't believe in the creator or God or truth or source or whatever name you want to give it. And the word trust and believe and faith and hope and all that wasn't in my vocabulary. And over these 5 years, these are the things that I had to start learning to do and learning to be. And I went from starting to learn to have believing, like seeing to believing, even though it's believing to seeing, shifting my perspective on that, to then having faith, which goes beyond believing. And then now I'm stepping into knowingness, which goes beyond faith. Because, for example, I'll use the light bulbs analogy. When you're in your room and it's dark and you hit the switch, do you have to believe that the light's going to turn on? Do you have to have faith that the light's going to turn on? Or do you just know that the light's going to just turn on? Or another example, most of us know how to walk. Do you have to believe you can walk? Do you have to have faith you can walk? Or do you just know that you can walk? So I'm really stepping into knowingness, the truth of my soul. And my truth is my truth, and everybody has their own truth. There are 8 billion different truths, and some of our truths overlap and align. Others are completely polar opposite, and that's okay, because that's what makes us unique. Even though we're all one, we're all also uniquely created masterpieces. Imagine all of us were exactly like the same and thought the same. There wouldn't be growth or evolution. Now, some could argue, well, what's the purpose of growth and evolution? And that's something that we're all attempting to figure out throughout this journey called life. Ah, my sister's on. Yes, knowingness, truth, you know, will set you free. And by the way, I'm on that favorite part of the trail, and the sun is out today. My phone battery's at 18, which is 9. You know that very well. But yeah. Stepping into knowingness, which goes, again, way beyond faith and believing. Because, like, you know, do you have faith or believing that you can breathe? Or do you just know that you can breathe? Same with digesting your food. You know that you can eat. You know how to eat. You don't even have to think about it. You just know how to eat. You know how to breathe. You know how to walk. And this is why knowingness is so much more potent and powerful. I may have to end the live soon depending on the battery, because now I'm at 15. It went down 3% in that like less than a minute. Now it went down to 12. So yeah, looks like this live is going to end shortly, but this was impromptu anyways. So yeah, my point to say all this is, you know, I'm stepping into my knowingness, and whoever is like watching or is coming along my journey with me, you better believe that I'm here to elevate your consciousness. I'm here to empower you. I'm here to encourage you to live the truth of who you are. Now, of course, you have your own truth, and follow your heart and let your heart be your guiding key always. Exactly. Christopher was like, why am I here? I'm like, there's a reason, and you created it. Your soul knows. Your mind is just getting in the way. Now, will I make it to at least the pond? We'll see. But I will have to end the live shortly, because yeah, phone battery isn't gonna hold up. And again, I didn't come out with a fully charged battery because I wasn't thinking I was going to do a walk and talk, but this is my first ever walk and talk live on YouTube, so I figured I'd come in, just show you all the trail, even though I totally didn't bring my microphone or my gimbal, but it's all good. I'm so grateful to my sister and Deb and Christopher and whoever else jumped on. And yeah, I'm grateful that the sun came out today and has been out, because we haven't had the sun. Even though the sun is always there, it's the clouds that are in the way. And it's just reminding myself that, oh, it's just the clouds are just there, but the sun is always above the clouds. It's not that the sun is never there. The sun is always there. We just have to remember that, yeah, there are some days that it's going to be cloudy. And so, you know, perspective shift. Thank you, showing such beauty and exchanging information that is inside of us already. Hey there. You're welcome, sis. And yeah, as my sister said, there is I've stepped beyond the teacher-student paradigm, and it's called information exchangers or information providers or information givers / receivers. Because that's all we all do. We just exchange information. That puts us all on the same level playing field. Those that you perceive that know more don't actually know more. All it is that they become aware of something that's currently invisible to you. That's all it is. And then when they share it with you, like what I'm doing right now, it's making it visible into your consciousness. And wherever you are in on your awareness and consciousness, you will perceive it a certain way. And that's all we do. We just exchange information with one another. We're literally the collection of information from the day we are born until now. That's all we are. That's all we are, is information, data, little packets of zeros and one, binary. I made it to the field. And the sun looks super big, which it is, but it's the camera that's causing that beautiful effect. Now, normally I'm earthing at this moment, but it is cold. Like, it is like minus degrees right now. And would rather my feet to be warm at this moment. So yes, I was right. This is about 30 minutes. Took about 30 minutes to like get here. I'm glad that there's a timer. The Bubbas I don't think are here today. I don't see them around. It's probably way too cold for them anyways. They probably already left for the south, to Florida, to Texas, to California. It's funny enough, like when I was in San Diego in May of last year, the Canada Geese, aka the Bubbas, were there. I'm like, you guys followed me here, didn't you? They are just reminders that I was at home, because they're everywhere. Actually, no, there's a couple of them in the water. I see some of them. So they're here. Yep, there is a few of them. I see them. I should be able to get there in time before the live ends. I don't know if I'll be able to make it to the end of my trail walk, but we'll see. I can hear them flapping their wings in the water. And still have beautiful green grass, but we're about to get some snowy weather, I think, tomorrow. So look out for that. Come out and do a live. Yep, there they are. There they are. Some of them are sleeping and they're putting their heads in their backs. You can hear them flapping their wings. Oh yeah, there they are. There's like a, oop. My battery's at like 10%, so I will probably have to end it like very quick, very soon. Hi, Bubbas. And there's a Bubba over there. There's another doggy Bubba. Well, this was nice. This was nice to come back on again for a second live. And I'll create another playlist called Walk and Talks. I still will come on Instagram and Facebook and do some lives here and there. But it's time for me to build my audience and my channel and just grow it the way it's supposed to be. There are two duck Bubbas here. A male and a female. They're right there. And look at them. They're just flapping their wings. They're like bathing right now in that cold water. But to them, it's not even cold. We are quite lucky as human beings that we don't have to be out in like the cold like this. Now we have like warm clothing to wear. It keeps us warm. Phone battery's at 9%. The number 9. The number 9 has created the universe. And there's the rest of the Bubbas. I'm sure I'll still see them again, but if I don't, I love you, Bubbas. They are very cute. They're just like chilling there. Some of them are standing on like one foot. And the rest of them are just like over there. It's like a tribe. It's like one tribe here and then one tribe over there. Bye, Bubbas. Will I make it to the end of my trail walk? I think I will. Let's see. I'll give this gentleman a little bit of time to walk ahead. There's another gentleman over there singing. I'm gonna switch over to me momentarily. So yeah, stepping into your knowingness, the truth of who you are. I like his voice. He has a good voice. He has a good singing voice. Our knowingness is so powerful, but we have to remind ourselves every day, and it's work every day to stay in that knowingness. I'm gonna switch the camera back around. Phone battery's at 8%. Not bad, not bad, not bad. You know what's fascinating too? I was gonna go for this walk and not bring the phone. And then as I was about to leave, the universe is like, take your phone with you. I'm like, okay. And I just put it in my pocket. I had no intention of coming on live. And then as I was walking, it's like, you're gonna do a YouTube live. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay. I just like, okay. And sure enough, it's the walk and talk. So we're gonna get to see, we're getting not only the workout YouTube live and the wisdom, but the walk and talk. My sister was here and she remembered the colors, but the colors are no longer here. It's just a lot of the leaves, almost all of the leaves have fallen off. And yeah. Wow. That sun. That's the only thing I really am not a fan of is the winter time. And I think that's everywhere in our world, except for like places in like Alaska or like northern like Canada or like northern Russia, where like 12-hour, like it's 24 hours of daylight or it's 24 hours of nighttime. But like we lose so much daylight in the wintertime. Even in San Diego, like around 6 p.m., not even 6 p.m., around like 5 p.m., it's like dark. So like wintertime San Diego, like it's warm, but you lose so much daylight so fast. I like when, you know, it gets like dark around like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Because like it feels like you have more time, like more daylight to do things, which is, well, it is true. You have more daylight to do things. Not to say you can't do stuff in the nighttime, but it has a different energy, a different vibe to it. There's a squirrel, Bubba. It's a gray one, but you can barely see it, but it's there. Switching hands because like my right hand is cold. I'm putting it in the pocket. You know, there's always a there's a running joke in Canada. There's always that one person who's wearing shorts. Like this person isn't, but like I saw somebody earlier as I was coming onto the trail, or before that I got to the trail, that was wearing shorts and t-shirts. I'm like, are you kidding me? That person has hot blood. Like, there's always that one person. There's always that one person. Like, it could be the coldest, like the most coldest day, like minus 40 degrees, and there's going to be somebody still wearing shorts. It's crazy. Even just think about that, it's like, oh my goodness gracious. I think sister is still here. I think it's still you. It's either you or it's Deb, or both of you are here. But I appreciate both of you, and if Christopher's still on, I appreciate him coming on, and whoever else came on. And yeah, as soon as this live is done, phone is gonna probably be like 1%. And then yep, so it is, yeah, so you're still here. And I'm gonna go inside and grab some water, because I don't bring water to the trail now since it's cold enough, and I stay hydrated anyways. And have like a nice like trail mix snack with almonds and dried cranberries and sunflower seed and pumpkin seeds, and then have some fruit with that. The sun. So grateful. Sun is such an important like being in our life. Imagine we didn't. Welcome back, Deb. I'm almost at the end of my trail walk. My phone battery's at 8%, but I'm grateful. I was saying I'm grateful for you for jumping on, and I really appreciate you liking and subscribing as well. So thank you for that. And yeah, like you know, while you were gone, I was talking about like the knowingness. I'm sure you caught a little bit of that. But yeah, right now, like I'm stepping into the knowingness, and I said that whoever's coming along this journey, you best believe I'm here to elevate your consciousness, empower you, and encourage you. The 3 E's. But also, like, this is not just a journey to document like my journey. This is a journey to document all of us growing, coming together finally. That's so interesting how my phone battery went down so much percentage, but then it's like stuck at 8. Oh, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. I spoke way too soon there. It's beautiful to have the sun back out, and you know, the clouds are starting to take over little by little. It is 3 p.m. in Toronto, Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, I think tomorrow or Friday, we're supposed to have like flurries, wet snow. I don't know if the snow is gonna stick around. I think it's just like rainy kind of snow. But it's the first one for the season, so getting ready for that. All right, phone battery's at 5%. Really pushing it to its limit. Now, will I make it to the end before it cuts off? We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. But if I don't make it to the end of the trail walk, sending both of you beautiful souls so much unconditional love, and sending everybody who watches the replay or is actually watching the live so much unconditional love to your heart, mind, and soul. And I'm so grateful that I was able to follow my intuition and just do this YouTube live, this walk and talk. These trees will probably start growing next spring or the following spring and summer. I'm so grateful that the trail is back to normal, because when it was destroyed a year ago. It was a year ago around this time that the trail was back to normal. But when I left in 2022, this trail was destroyed. So I'm grateful that they brought it back to normal. They repaved it. They planted some grass. It's almost as normal as it used to be. Not exact, but close enough. Yeah, so I was pretty spot on. It's about a 45-minute walk, and that's how long the lie's been going on, for 45 minutes. Now 46 minutes as of now. We have all kinds of trees here. Pine trees, maple trees, you name it. All right, I'm gonna walk a little bit quicker because now I'm at 4%. And just want to say again, thank you so much for coming on my walk and chatting with me, having this talk, allowing my vessel to pour into your vessel, share the wisdom and bring it back into your conscious awareness and be that mirror for you. I am really, really grateful to be of service and just be a vessel of love and information to everyone. I'm gonna switch the camera back to me for a moment. I am so grateful, and phone battery's at like 3%. And just remember that I love you, you matter, and I know you've got this. You've always got this. And just remember that you are the master creator. Everything that you've created in your life, whether you feel like it's serving you or not, has served you and is an advantage. Creation is finished. Everything that you desires you, and all that is required is to be in the right vibrational alignment within, to magnetize it, to be one with it, essentially, and already know that you already have everything that you desire. Whether it's a partner, a car, wealth, entrepreneurship, you name it, it's already yours. Because it was given to you, you have that in your conscious awareness for a reason, and it was given specifically to you for you to have, and you already have it. So you just have to be in the alignment. So yeah, I made it to the end of the trail. So I'll switch the camera back around. And I usually sit on these rocks and call it a wrap. I made it with 3% of battery. Woohoo! Let's go. Let's go. So yeah, I'll switch it back to me now. So yeah, to Deb, to my sister Olga, and to everybody else, I'm grateful that you came on. And I love you all very, very much. Have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are on our beautiful planet. And I will catch you on my next live tomorrow, whether it's going to be like the podcast style or just my ab workout. I will be on live again tomorrow. So until then, have an amazing rest of your day. And remember to be present. You're the master creator. Creation is finished. Marry yourself to the present moment, in every present moment, and recreate yourself in every present moment. Whatever has happened in the past is the past. The future hasn't been created. What matters right now is the now. Focusing on the now. And yeah, love you all, and I will catch you tomorrow. Bye.